We're live, boys. We're fucking live. Just kidding, we can't fuck live. That's, it's much too lurid. Why are these my fucking... Oh, no. What were my other ads? I gotta go find them. Or ads. Warguys made me think of ads. Gosh darn it, Warguys. Alright. We got some music going. We got some modding tools open. We got a map open. Let's get some fucking stuff going, guys. Yeah, that was automatically put there by YouTube Gaming when I streamed from my phone. And apparently it never reset back to what I have on my desktop because YouTube is a very nice program. Coded by only the most intelligent monkeys. The most intelligent monkeys that are also dogs, by the way. Oh, hi. I'm working on your birthday project, so don't watch. You're not allowed. I have my brother's birthday project, but he's not allowed to look at it. So get out of here. Go watch some more George Carlin videos or something. Get him out of here. Block him. He's not allowed. Put user in timeout. That's fine. If anyone asks, I was not here. Bye. Okay, bye. Love you. Here, boy, guys. You're now a moderator. Congratulations. I don't think you'll ever need to be using your powers, but who knows? Do you actually need to use your moderation powers in Pr0nogo's live stream? Is that a real thing? Or is that a fake thing? Oh, fuck. Wait, hold on. Okay. Should be good now. I like how the moderator icon is a fucking wrench. Is that the new classy item to beat people in the head with instead of hammers? Who knows? Okay, so... I don't think YouTube CEO plays games. I'm pretty sure she's some lunatic. Where's my other pie ice? Okay. Oh shit. Forgot to close the SEM draft. Oops. Okay. So what is this? This is the right one. I'm gonna find the command center. So I can get out of having multiple instances of Pi Ice open at once. They're very obnoxious programs. Well, not obnoxious, they're just full screens. Okay, so supply depot. Okay. Copy. Just close out of this now. Oops. Okay. Oops. Fuck. I don't think I need Firegraph to open. Close out some of this stuff. Oh wait. What I do need open again is this. I was just navigating folders and copy and pasting iScripts and adding graphic frames and stuff. Okay. Okay. You could just make a copy of the SCV unit. Give it all the same abilities through DAT requirements as the regular SCV. Besides maybe, I don't know if repair would still work, it probably would. You do have to just make a copy of the SCV unit, though. And make its race Zerg, so that it took up Zerg supply. Which is a lot of extra work, obviously. I think it's related to the way that they build structures, but you might still be able to mimic the effects. I'm not sure. You would have to see. Oh, you just want to be able to build Terran units outright from it. Yeah, I mean, in that case, you'd probably... I mean, you can get around this with map design by simply pre-placing them in Zerg bases on the map. So that... But obviously, if you want to relocate them, then yeah, they wouldn't be able to land on creep, and that is somewhat of a problem. Assuming you're playing as Zerg. Which it sounds like you are. Yeah, I don't think it's the end of the world. Obviously, there's a lot of work that goes into making it happen, so... Oh. Okay. People have done it in other games, in other mods. It certainly makes macro a lot easier. And you solve all your problems. That's my, I'm starting to make my police faction, because it's going to be, you're playing as cops versus interdimensional anime, fanfiction, and 9gag invaders. So the setting for this rendition of my brother's birthday project is actually our city, and then you just get, you know, progressively more, well, anime start attacking, basically. I could play through the previous one on stream at some point, because that sets the stage a lot more retardedly than this one. Okay. Oops. Hold on. I mean, really what I should do is go back to here. Oops, wrong one. Okay. Amazing. Are workers going to be an important part of your military in this mod? Oh wait, what player is this? 4. Okay, so now I need to open up that graphic. Where the fuck is it? So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I just didn't have the last 2 frames there, that's all. Save. Let's get some music going now, guys. You could make them have 22 and 23 just to bother people. It would be kind of funny. Oh shit. What the fuck? What is wrong with this ice script? Oh. Never mind. Didn't bother you. Bothering yourself in your own project is impressive. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Having more shields would be cool, but well, I don't know. They're pretty frail units. I say give them more shields, but it doesn't really matter, honestly. In those values, I don't think the I don't know. SCVs are stronger than the other 2 races because the other 2 races have way better first tier units. Zerglings are better than Marines, unless Marines are in bunkers, which obviously requires more shit. Zealots are way better than Marines, so they gave SCVs 20 extra health from the pro. Well, yeah. 20 extra health from the other 2. They're also the only race that needs to marry a worker to building stuff. If they only had 40 health, it would be really easy to cheese. When they were in the middle of building units. Oh, come on. That didn't add the fucking new script, I don't think. Hold on. This doesn't seem right to me at all. Oh! No fucking wonder I'm sitting here being an idiot. Wondering what the hell is going on. Well, no, that should still work fine. What the fuck? Well, maybe it won't. So we gotta find supply depot overlay. Yeah. That's what I thought. 5, 6, 7. Yep, okay. That should fix that. Okay. Nice, fixed it. What the fuck? You said you were in the middle of working on a different thing? Oh yeah, I need to make this bigger, don't I? You said you were working on a ghost map or something? That's not right. So, let's fix that. Oh, then what were you... Oh, maybe you posted it in the Discord. Didn't you say something about a ghost mission, or is I just hallucinating? Oh, okay. Because I thought you said you were having it in the works, or you had it in the works, or something like that. Fuck yeah, Worker Rush. How you doing, Hoop Thrower? How's it been? Having any fun?
I read you. Yes, sir?
What the fuck? Why is it like that? It's busted as all hell. I think I need to fix. Oh, I actually think I do know why. Why is it? Why did I write it like that? That's funny. I'm like building all of this stuff off of stuff I like half finished, or in some cases thought I had finished but didn't finish. Supply depot almost built. What is it? Wait, what is it like that for? Nuclear silo lift off? Oh, it's just an idle thing, I guess. I don't know. I don't get any of this, man. None of it makes sense, man. Okay. Maybe that will fix it. Packing your stuff? Are you going on a trip? Well, I don't really want to Operation CWA out here. There we go. Okay, cool. Gotta do research at the National Library. Hmm. You doing something for college or what's up with that? Oh shit, you know what I never did was figure out whether or not the command center worked. I should probably do that. Have you written theses before? I feel like thesis papers are always like 30,000 pages long. Okay, now we're talking.
I read you.
Too bad you can't write your thesis on like, I don't know, something fun. Turn construction medium. Okay, cool. Save. Oh, you know what? I was trying to check something. Writing it on sci-fi and how it reflects society of its period. It is a little interesting to see like what people thought was what is 2015, 2010, 2020 gonna be like, you know, like 2001: A Space Odyssey kind of stuff. It's cool. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Okay. I wonder what Butane Boss would think about my police faction. They fight anime. I don't know if Butane Boss is into anime or not. What do you think of a police faction that fights anime, Hoop Thrower? What are your Can you write a thesis on on anti-anime police forces? Anime abuse by police in 2017. A study. Then they would just turn the gun on themselves. Or the taser, or whatever else they had. So, here's what I've got as a question for you, hoop thrower. I'm actually planning on opening up my own personal Discord server that I've had for like 2 years now, for the purpose of, I guess, communicating with some of the viewers, but also, like, it's mostly related to Brood War and StarCraft 2 and Warcraft 3 content creation, since I'm obviously working on a number of my own projects. It's usually a good way to keep up to date with that sort of thing. If you're interested, I can throw you a link to the server, but I don't know if you're already busy with a bunch of other servers. Obviously, you're going to be writing a thesis, so I don't. There's no expectation to be active or whatever, but it's probably something I'll start linking to as I develop it a little bit further. Alright, cool. Let me post a link in the chat. Or I'll just DM you on Discord. Oh, you know, that's what I was going to look into, is a bot that would automatically apply the roles, or the single role that I want. Let's do Discord bots. A great bot for anime-based servers. Get these animes out of here, lewd bot. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Why are they all anime? Ugh. Oh my, bully bot. Oh no, that's not void bot. What is? No. I just need I need one thing out of this bot. It just needs to apply a role to everybody as soon as they join. Is there a way I can do that without a bot? Without anime? Yeah, I need a police bot in my server to get rid of fucking... God damn it. Yeah, VOID. My throat is fucking dry. Right across the lake. How do I tell people when I'm streaming on YouTube Gaming? Or not tell people, but shouldn't there be a way to like make it so that my... I've seen people before where when they're streaming, it has like a link to their stream and it broadcasts. Do I need to be in streamer mode for that? Well, I turned it on, I think. Oh. I have to enable it. Well, I put it on. It doesn't look like it's showing anything. I don't get it. Maybe that's a premium feature. Alright, anyways. I'll figure this shit out in a second. Where are you in this goddamn mess of a server? There we go. There you go. Have fun. Now you're a club member. fuck? Show when I'm streaming on Discord. Oh! It has to detect OBS or exploit.
Malibu has helpful things to get me through. I'm driving right across LA. Full speed ahead, feel I get either high or dead. I'm driving right across LA.
I am connected. What the fuck? Does it not detect OBS running or something? I mean, that's what I'm using to stream, so you would think. Yeah, it was just a private server for like 5 people for a while. Well, it was actually, I think the most bumping it ever got was probably like 6 or 7 people, and then a couple people avoided me, which is when everybody just leaves. Oh man. That's why Void is double funny. When people just cut contact for no reason, like Necron and Dicksuck, a good friend of mine named Dicksuck. Oh, no. And Church also left for no reason. They're all Void. They've joined Amon. Amon has taken my friends and my family. That's funny. I think my brother gave me this idea for an Amon-based campaign, where Amon, after being vanquished by Space Chicken Kerrigan, is sent into a void within the void. Because when you die in real life, you go to the void, and when you die in the void, you go to the void's void, I guess. But this is the only inner void or whatever. There's no void's void, because the person who made this portion of the void realized how retarded this whole thing was and said, we gotta stop right here. And that person was Ahmed. And Ahmed casts judgment on Amon and says, you failed so utterly at being a character that was worthwhile and doing anything properly. You did nothing. You've completely... Like, you're a worthless character. You're not even really a character, honestly. Like, why did you do all this stuff? And he's like, I can't help it. That's how Blizzard wrote me. Wah. And then Ahmed's like, alright, well, you get one more chance. Blizzard's not writing this campaign, so maybe you'll be a better character. And he's like, oh, thank you, Ahmed. And then Amon decides to try and reclaim his domain of the Void. But first, he has to travel to real life, the physical realm, and amass an army again. And I could probably segue this into Amon coming up with an anime faction, and then you just have an anime in StarCraft 2 as well. But you already had anime in StarCraft 2. It was called the main game, so I don't know. That'll be a tough one to do. But you get the idea. Like, the idea would basically be you fighting against Space Chicken Kerrigan's fucking PC SJW whitewashed void or something, I don't know. Where everything's nice and pretty and beautiful. And Amon would just break shit, excuse me. Use the Gundam mod. I should do that, I didn't even think about that. Well, anime are replacing the Zerg. I don't have any new graphics for the Zerg units that I was planning on using, but I do have access to, I did make a burrow animation for broodlings, as well as a birth animation for them from eggs, so they will be built from larvae and stuff by the enemy AI. This is a really cool story, honestly. If I end up getting a couple more viewers at some point throughout the night, I'll probably play the first rendition of this on stream. That the map that sort of leads up to these events. Can you open it in Pr0MPQ? Hey, that's not right. That should be... Hold on, I never added in the right units.dat file to the editor. NPQ. If you can convert it to that, then just extract all the files and then re-import them. There's no easy way to convert it otherwise. There we go. That's what I was trying to avoid doing. Yeah. Oh, another thing about my server. We have 1 million custom emoji. Feel free to spam react everything. Please don't actually do that, but you can spam react a lot before I get angry anyway, so. We got emoji of church, the guy who thinks he's a girl that voided me. We got emoji of dick suck, the guy who knows he's a guy who voided me. And then we got emoji of... We have one emoji of Mesk's head, which I think is one of my favorite images in the entire Discord. And what else do we have for emoji? I don't know, we got a bunch. Go look. We got some emoji of me when I was a big boy, fat boy. I don't think it will. You can try. Probably will not, though. Okay. So the only other thing that I have ready right now is the ghost replacement. I guess I can do that. That shouldn't be too difficult to whip up. If I remember correctly, the ghost replacement in the AVP mod could borrow or something. I don't really remember. But it was something crazy like that. Oh shit, actually I need some other stuff. There is... What the fuck is happening in the background of any of these songs anyways? Okay. Hi Shirk. Want to join my Discord server? That's just what I ask everybody as soon as they join the chat. Reasonable. Why, did you leave a bunch of servers recently? Well, this server is mostly about the projects that I work on, but it can be used to talk about whatever the fuck you want. Nutter lore server. What the fuck is a nutter lore? As you can see, there are not very many people here for, and probably won't be a huge number, but if you're into the Brood War content that I make, or any content that anybody in this server makes, obviously joining here is not a bad idea. I don't know if everybody can change their nickname. Let me check permissions. There we go. Now I've added it. Wow. I guess that proves that on the internet, basically anything happens. Wait, where's my pie and piggy? Oh, here it is. The Groxton Tour. What a bizarre culture. Hey, have you guys experienced this, or does StarCraft 2 just have a shocking amount of campaigns that where Protoss units have Zerg names, or Protoss heroes have Zerg-like names, like names that are more like Zerg than Protoss? Maybe I can't even really think of a specific example, I guess, but I feel like there are a lot of names that don't sound very Protoss-y at all, that for some reason people use. Is that true? I feel like now I feel like I'm just lying out of my ass, but I know there's a guy who actually named a Protoss hero Vorgaz. Is it that UED commander guy, or is it Vastan X? He's like, this is a great Protoss name, and you're like, but it's actually the name of a Zerg character I came up with. It's great for Protoss! What's up with that guy? Wasn't it like the name of a Cerebrate or something? As opposed to a Protoss. Yeah, probably. I just feel like Protoss, you know, it has like, as a culture, they typically have these names that sound more, very fancy. You know? Oh wait, is this album not over? No, it is. Oh, there's a little bit of a jam at the end. We'll let him jam. These guys are called Octopussy, so they can jam a little bit. They've earned it. I feel like Zerg names in general are supposed to have... They're supposed to be smaller in syllables, like Gorn. You know? Well, although I think Gorn is actually taken from mythology. I could be wrong about that one. But, like... They're more guttural in a sense, like Dagoth. It's like 2 syllables, 1 syllable. You don't really see a lot of... at least I don't think you see a lot of units that are named characters that are... They're named after, like... Or they have, like, these really long and eloquent names. Like, Phoenix is a powerful, but not guttural name. It's short, and it's like an intense name. It's also a human name. But, whatever. I just feel like when you look at Aldaris, you know, that's like a... It's longer, it's more like... I mean, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it feels like it's more... Less about, like, power and, like, a guttural force or like, primal force or something. It was a cool Cerebrate, man. Come on. Oh, I even had these things placed everywhere. That tells me which ones are supposed to do what. Okay, cool. No Cerebrate is cooler than Bob, you say? What the fuck is a Pat Moon YouTube channel? Get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Time to look through my collection of graphics to find a medic graphic. Blade. What is a blade? What the fuck? Ah, the fuck? Whoa, what am I looking at, man? Blueblade.grp? Oh shit, that's an anime. Don't say that. Definitely not allowed. I think the commando is what I used for the... Yeah, that's what I used for the ghost, I think. Copolymer? Oh. There's a crow. I forgot about these guys. Oh, these guys have to be in the anime faction. Look at them. Just look at them. And their graphic is called Crow. I haven't worked on the Beta Lord since the first day of community campaign development. So it's gotten nowhere, basically. Engineer. What the fuck? Look at this guy. What the fuck? I don't remember who is being worked on. It was the guy, whoever I was gonna give a phase bayonet to. What would the ice script even look like for this fucking unit? It has basically no frames. It looks like it was a... It's like a jump pack or something. It's weird. Well, that was almost usable. A flame runner. Okay. Huh. Well, I need an ice cream for that. I'm not touching that one. Generator. Huh. That's probably supposed to be a supply pack. A supply thing or something. What the fuck is that? What is a migrator? Oh. Wait, what is the Nova disc again? What the fuck? These units are crazy. Private. Oh yeah, I already got that guy. A reconnoiter. I don't know about that guy. He looks a little too low detail. Rock. I remember the rocks. A sneaker? Oh no. What's up, Alex? Why would you say that? That would require so much modding. Well, not really. I would just have to use ice scripts, I guess. Nobody wants to taste. I guess we kind of need that engineer guy. We don't have any other graphics we can use, really. Targath as a Protoss name? It makes me think of Tulgroth, which was Tuzor's brood, but that's probably just because I made up my own name. So I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, I know, we were just talking about names. Yeah, Targath is probably fine. I'd say it sounds alien enough to be Protoss. Really? Oh, we're trying to export these frames. Jesus Christ. The Protoss name generator is not something I recommend using. Oh no. Indianan? What kind of name is Indianan? Who would write India into part of the fucking word generator anyways, to even program that kind of name? You have to generate like 1,000 names and then just pick one at random and hope you got the lottery or something. Oh. Oxodville. Zern sounds like a suitable name, I guess.
Your heart is only stone. 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 Your heart is only stone.
Zaid. Slightly. That was funny. That was funny as fuck. I like that fucking immediate response there. That was pretty good. A hardware store called Fag. I like. How does that remind you? What? That's pretty funny. Some people are really afraid of that word, man. Some people are not pleased. Ugh. They refuse to even say it in a quote. Like void. Some people are very afraid of that word too. This is not a rule. It's just what happened with Kerrigan, and then I followed it with Goska. It's mostly because Infested Francisco Goska doesn't really fit on the bottom there. Paco. Who would ever name their fucking kid Paco? Hey Paco, how you doing, man? You hate human names? Just name them after, I don't know. I work in a pharmacy, so there are plenty of times where I will see Francisco equals Paco for some reason. That's sort of like how Richard is Dick. I don't know. When I work in the pharmacy, I always see like all these crazy last names. Last names that you would think are like, oh, those are like names of famous people or something. Like they must be names of, they're names that don't exist in real life. You only hear about those guys in like movies, like some edgy anti-hero protagonist with the last name Savage. Boom! Ow. Dread Ripper. It's kind of a decent name, I guess. I think it's fine. Alright. We're interrupting our regularly scheduled programming here to bring you the world's first public playthrough of my brother's last birthday project. That's some quality stuff. Wait, there's an Ow the Edge roll? I don't remember that. Oops, this is the wrong one. Okay. Void Ripper. Don't say that. Alright, boys. Here we go. The first and only mission that was produced. Is Void Ripper your name?
Cullen! Time to get ready for school.
5 more minutes.
Fine.
Cuts myself.
Cullen! You're not dressed yet?
I thought I had 5 more minutes.
That was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's my real
Steven's
mom and my
outside
real
waiting
brother.
for you already.
What?
Come on! Get suited up and grab your gear, boy. Commander Wartwart will not be happy with you if you're late to his meeting.
I'm almost done.
Hey, Lieutenant. What's up, man? Haven't seen you since last year.
Well, that is how birthdays work, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
So, why are you here?
What? You didn't get the briefing?
You are the briefing, Steve.
Oh.
What a line.
Well, the long and short of it is that Amazon finally shipped Wartworth's package, and it was delivered a couple hours ago. So he's summoning the entire military to witness the unboxing of, well, whatever's in the box, I guess.
Wait, I put on this monkey suit just to watch our idiot commander open a box?
Yeah.
There's no way this is worth it. Unless the package is donuts.
Well, the last time you said something about donuts, you were right. So I'd say there's a pretty good chance of donuts. And besides, everyone's gotta be there. Boss's orders.
Fine, if I have to.
Hell yeah, let's do this.
Bring Cullen and Steve to Wartworth's meeting. Cullen and Steve must survive. Those are our objectives. Here, I'll switch over to my more immersive area here. There we go. Probably should have done that before.
Our vultures are over by the intersection, Lieutenant.
Whoa, you brought vultures?
Well, my portrait is Rainer's. What else am I supposed to drive?
Can't any unit have any portrait if you have a mod?
Hold on. Let me try. Huh. You weren't kidding. Ah! Ah! Well, I guess you learn something new every day, huh, Lieutenant?
Yeah, I learned that my life is even more of a simulation than I thought.
This is a video game, so you're not wrong.
Shut up.
This whole map is a joke, man.
Oh, crap.
No! Laura!
Laura?
My vulture! She's gone! She was so beautiful.
What a baby. Hey, look, some disgusting inhuman wretches.
Laura. Wait, what?
Prepare to get mean.
Oh no! Defend yourself! Wow, who the hell are these guys?
I don't know, but I have a bad feeling I'm about to say a cliche.
Really?
Yeah, blame my scriptwriter.
It looks like those crazy anime guys came from the east, so let's head that way.
Wait, you want to go towards the source of our enemies? We don't even know who these guys are.
Yeah, but like you said, this is a video game. And when I don't know where to go in video games, I just follow the enemy.
Good point.
Bring your heroes to Wartworth's base. Cullen and Steve must survive. So we got Steve
I
here.
don't believe this.
Oops.
Don't believe what?
This arbitrary wall that's clearly only here because of the limitations of StarCraft's engine.
Oh, well, it looks pretty real to me. Maybe it'll be gone later.
Yeah, maybe.
Then I find myself because I put an XD
This
in
is
the map.
scary. Where are we headed?
Oh man.
Anytime you're ready.
So we got Steve Miller here with Raynor's portrait, as was established as a joke earlier. He's got the ass rifle, where the G and the U are silent. And he's got a grenade toss ability. Steve throws a frag grenade, dealing 75 base damage in a small radius. Can target ground and air units and terrain. So.
Hut, 2, 3, 5.
And we've got the C-42 laser rifle on Cullen, and he can also clone Bella. Cullen launches a clone of Bella from his portable dog factory, dealing 30 damage to a target and unleashing Bella. I forgot he had a portable dog factory. What a joke.
Where we headed?
And then here we go, we got Ahmed clone. Got a flamethrower with an actual flamethrower icon. All the icons are courtesy of Darkened Fantasies. Guy who did the icons for Inconsummate as well. Firebat Supreme. Ahmed clones boast bonus health and their attacks ignore armor, but they attack slower and cannot use stim packs.
This is
So they're more tanky, basically, than regular Firebats.
They're frauds. They're all frauds.
They are frauds, you're right.
What is that?
Is this where I make a fart joke to appeal to the lowest common denominator?
What? Shut up.
I'm trapped in this stupid shithouse!
Save that Marine, Lieutenant.
Sir, yes, sir. Oh, man. Am I glad to see you guys. I don't know how much longer I could have dealt with all that anime. Yeah, man, no problem. Wait, did you just say anime? They made me watch all 7 seasons of Dragon Ball Super. All 7 seasons.
That is disgusting. Absolutely despicable.
Wow.
Let's be on the lookout for more of these things. We've got to save as many Marines as possible.
Understood.
Rescue trapped Marines. 1 out of 8.
What kind of anime is this?
What kind of anime is this?
They're all frauds. Fire Team Osiris, move out.
Okay. We've got a schoolgirls bundle up
Where
ahead.
is mine?
Let's get Bella to tank for us here. I forgot. Okay. So Bella is the pet dog. She's got canine munitions and paws. And bipolar assault. Bella's attacks have a small chance to instead deal 25 damage in a small radius around her.
Smash burger! Smash burger! Ugh, what the hell did they do to that command set?
Whatever it is, it ain't natural. Burn it, boys.
Oops, I forgot who I was for a second. I must read fan fiction. I think you ought to smash this guy, Lieutenant.
Smash?
Uh-oh.
Well. We need more Bellas. And we've lost our Ahmed. Hey, they killed my dog. Only I can kill my dog. Steve did become the man.
We're moving. Let's get a move on.
Oops, I missed my grenade. I completely missed my grenade.
Fire Team Osiris, move out!
Let's get rid of this anime viewing party.
Goku got smashed in the head by a coconut.
Are you enjoying anime?
Huh? No. I just thought that editor's name was Goku, and that your name was a coconut.
Oh, good.
Well, we've done it.
Better not be one of Mark's fan fictions. They're frauds! They're all frauds! They're assaulting the police station!
Here they come! Lock and load, boys! Destroy them! Destroy them all! Corporal, when do we call for Mark Dad?
First rule of Mark Dad, you don't talk about Mark Dad. No! And there we were, balls deep in Mike's dumpster chicken. Golly.
Amazing.
Dad?
It's the Cullinator. You here to shoot some idiots too?
I guess I am.
Good. We can train more men from the police station to the barracks. We can take back parts of the city to unlock more units too.
I still want to call for Mark Dad.
Shut up, or I'll put you in my nose with the rest of the mics.
No need for threats, sir.
Anyway, that's the gist of it.
Thanks. Will you be joining us?
I'd love to, but I can't. I have to smash some cops for forgetting my fucking chicken.
Amazing.
Wow.
Come here, Mike. Time for some smashing.
No! No!
Incredible.
So that's the legendary dad. Cool.
Yeah, I didn't expect to see him here. Oh well, let's go.
Reclaim the city as an optional objective. I like when that's an optional objective. We don't really need to worry about that. Alright. We've got command of the city. Or this police station, anyways. We got some units down here. Start training some Marines. Get some guys in this bunker. So the police station... Oh, I never fixed its work animation, unfortunately, but we do have a couple passives here. The police station can field SCVs and peacekeepers. Completing certain optional objectives unlocks additional units. And then SCVs will automatically repair nearby idle units and structures, or nearby units and structures when idle, which makes defending a breeze. Well, this map was obviously designed for a young kid, somebody who was turning 13, so it's not really too difficult. I don't remember if I had auto rally involved. Yeah, I did. Okay. And Peacekeeper requires Armory or City Hall, but we can't build an Armory in this mission, so we need to reclaim City Hall.
Smash burger! Smash burger!
And if anybody's wondering what Smash Burger is, it's a fast food place that my brother and I used to frequent. And we always would chant Smash Burger whenever we were in the car with our mother. Alright. Oh, wait, don't we have medics? We have a medic? Let's get them all over here. Alright. Start getting this rolling here.
Memes for everyone.
Shoot that dirtbag, Marine! I have to reload! I ain't got time to reload! Shoot everything! Shoot it all! Looks like City Hall's seen better days.
You're not kidding. We've got to save those men pronto.
Well, that's City Hall, and that's how we get peacekeepers. Yeah, he's not saying mass murder. That would be pretty funny. Oh shit. We couldn't get our dog out. Oh well. We can always spawn our dog on one of our men. It won't kill them. So, it's always an option.
City Hall has been liberated, Lieutenant. And not a moment too soon. Thanks for the assist, boy.
You're welcome. What kind of unit are you anyway?
I'm a peacekeeper. I keep the peace with bullets.
Oh, that sounds legitimate.
You could train more of us at your police station, now that City Hall's in Allied hands again.
Sounds good to me. Let's keep moving.
Cocked and loaded. Does this mean war?
What kind of anime is this?
Riot Force responded.
So we got the Peacekeeper. He's a bit of an edge unit. He's got a shotgun, and he's got 2 armor. Peacekeeping. Peacekeepers have increased armor and fight in close range with a military-grade shotgun. Their enhanced armor also grants them slow HP regeneration. So they're basically busted units. However, they also cost 2 supply, I think, yeah. So we definitely want to start getting more supply depots. And probably grab an academy. Couldn't hurt. That's why we satirized that in this this map, I guess. Some medic sitting here jerking herself off. Get over here, you idiot. Oh yeah, and we can't train medics until we reclaim the hospital. So let's go find that. Oh, we got some Ahmed clones.
They're front. They're all front.
I see the AI has decided to build its structures over here for some reason. I made this map in January of this year, so it was way before I understood basically anything about AI. As a result, it's not particularly sophisticated. Let's get our dogs over here. Fortunately, our peacekeepers are probably gonna die. No, never mind. They're fucking busted, honestly. I heard a Marine die. What the fuck? We must have lost some units. Okay. Well, let's bring Cullen over here and get these guys.
Riot Force respond. This is Stevie.
Meanwhile,
We're moving.
Huh?
Thanks for getting our goat, Lieutenant.
Excuse me?
What?
Shoot.
Excuse me? Why did I put a goat in there? Oh, there's a cooldown on the weapon. I forgot about that. So we've got 2 Bellas. They're clones or something. I don't really remember. Well, we are utterly destroying the animes. Our medic is healing our dog. Ah! Holy shit. That's scary.
1, 2, 3.
I think they do reduce damage in this map. I didn't even know they had an infested oh, we never killed the infested command center down there, so they're building units out of it. I was wondering what the fuck that was. Well, now we know. Let's go get rid of it. Get some more peacekeepers, actually. They're rebuilding the fucking image boards. Ah! Oh, okay. That's funny.
We sure burned that base.
We did it! Whee!
Amazing.
Oh, that brings back some memories. Aye, aye, Commander.
Fire team Osiris, move out.
Well, he does say kill everyone sometimes when he's in the middle of attacking, so I guess that's sort of like saying mass murder.
Mark and Dad Pictures present fan fiction, The Anime.
too far. That is too far.
That's funny. Holy shit.
Thank Mark Dad you're here, Lieutenants.
Hey, my dad said you're not supposed to talk about Mark Dad.
Okay.
Oh man, that's some funny shit.
Cocked and loaded.
My dad said you're not supposed to talk about Mark Dad, and he punches him in the fucking face. And then his response is to say, okay. Okay, man. This fanfiction reader has been... He was too busy reading fanfiction, obviously, to do anything else. What a haha. Isn't the... I'm pretty sure... I can't believe I made the Peacekeeper hockey the same as the
This is
SCV hockey.
Stevie.
What a funny oversight that is.
1v9? Yeah, 1v9. Riot Force responded. You want a piece of me, boy?
Oh shit.
Hey, Mike! What's your favorite part of DBZ XD? The commercial break. Huh! Good one!
Oh no, they're still being forced to watch anime. Save them, Steve.
I'm on it, Lieutenant. A whole bunch of trapped Marines are up ahead. What do you say, Lieutenant? Time to crash that party?
Close. It's time to smash that party.
Smash me! Please! I can't take it anymore! That poor Marine.
Let's move.
Oh, good timing! The episode just finished.
Shut up.
Is that a direct order?
Yes!
Hey guys, it's me, Mike from Bob's Anime, and I gotta tell you, I hated it in there!
Then it's a good thing we got you out.
Yeah, you said it. You're just in time, Lieutenants. Yeah, we're good at that. Yay! I've been smashed! What's up, my dudes? Who wrote that line? Was it you, Church? I'm on to you!
Steve, shut up.
Okay.
Oh, all Marines have been freed. We did it. Wait, why did I get fined? Did I say XD at some point?
The powers of fanfiction descend upon thee, pitiful wench.
Ugh! Can somebody please call for Mark Dad?
I don't know his number! Ah!
Amazing.
Holy shit!
You can say that again. Well, actually you can't, because this campaign is a quota of swears since it's made for me.
Holy sh!
That works. Now let's save those medics.
Oh, I didn't even remember, honestly.
Oh, thanks so much. I have a reward for you.
You do?
Is it another physical?
Steve!
What? Mrs. Nurse turned me down.
No, you don't! It's us! You're the reward? Of course! Now shut up and let me heal you! Okay.
Where does it hurt?
The city has been reclaimed. You can tell that this is a very dialogue-intense map, and probably didn't need to have as long dialogue stretches. Could have benefited from the script being about half as long.
Shoot.
Cocked and loaded.
Did someone page me?
Hey, Lieutenants. You, weren't supposed to find me. And Darian put me into the map after he already got your lines. So, to make this less awkward, I'll just shut up and join you. Happy birthday!
Wow.
Where we headed? Awaiting orders. What's up?
Avatar of Ahmed is totally optional, doesn't have to survive. It's just a bonus.
Base should be just past these morons, Lieutenant.
Nice. We're almost done with this mess of a mission. Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, synchronized hell yes. Thanks. As clearly the part of this map that required the most work is that part of unit. Took me a lot of time and effort.
Let's get a move on. Awaiting orders.
Where does it hurt?
Where is my...
I think we just need to bring Cullen and... Okay. Get out of his way, will you? I think we just have to bring these two retards over here. And then we're done. Your heroes have reached Fort Worth's base. Because only the real Ahmed is heroic.
We did it!
Hell yeah! Now, how about we get going? Wartworth's gonna be expecting us.
Sure, I don't see why not. Wait a second.
What? What is it?
I have to get ready for school.
Wait, what? You're going? What am I supposed to tell Wartworth?
Tell him I have to get ready for school. I'm gonna be late for Mrs. Cashin's class.
Oh man. Well, this is awkward. Yeah. What on planet ice cream are we supposed to do now? Go to Wartworth's unboxing. What, you think we skip it just because Cullen isn't here? I was sort of hoping for that, yeah. Too bad. Let's go.
What a map. Yeah, there are clones, there are avatars. The real one was supposed to come out in one of the later maps. I don't really remember fully. Jishush Gubu. Why would you name yourself? Okay. So that is the precursor to this. Now I'm going to have a fully fledged police faction that you play as. And you are going to be fighting anime. They will have some custom graphics, but not a crazy amount. And actually, the main point, like the main point of this project, or whatever you want to call it, is or one of like the main story points is that he links up with me. Like, again, this is in the real world. So this base up here to the north is my house. It's my house, and my father is lives pretty close to where I live. So I just made us both in the same area, and we have police supporting us in defending our house from a big anime base over here. So we get attacked by anime a lot. Meanwhile, Cullen gets out of school, because that's where he was at the end of the last map that we just played. He's gonna come home, be on the way home from school, and he goes to wait for the bus, and instead of the bus, a bunch of anime attack him, or about like they surround him or whatever, and the police like come out from, they like chase them down or something and chase him away from Cullen, and he's like, what is this place? Like, what's going on here? Not what is this place, but you know, like, what the fuck? Why are there still anime here, basically? Because the subtext of the last map was that this was all a dream, and he thought that he woke up and went to school, which I'll establish in the briefing, probably. And obviously that's not the case, because the anime are back. So, there you go. So, after this mission, well, we get arrested by cops. Hey, look, my faction is arriving. After this mission, we basically go to... what was it? I'll put some music back on. We, like, reconvene, and I basically come up with this plan to find the reality distorters that brought the anime guys into this universe in the first place, and reprogram it to bring Ahmed into the universe. And I'm gonna have a giant Ahmed, a giant fire bat. I'll use the remastered graphic for it. And it'll be like your main weapon. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's up with that guy. I just ignored him. But if you... yeah, I would imagine that's not the behavior that Blizzard wants on their forums. I guess you could report him. Would make sense. But yeah, the plan is to get Ahmed into this dimension, where he will then purge all the anime and send them back to their dimension. So for the second mission, you have to like find the scientific parts you'll need to... No, I think the second mission is like you find the location of the reality distorter, then you clear out all the anime in the third mission, and then in the fourth mission, you find the parts that you need to reprogram the reality distorter. And the fifth mission is going to be probably the... well, maybe there will be 6 maps. The fifth mission will be like a holdout mission, where you defend the reality distorter as it's reprogrammed, and at the end of the defense mission, you bring Ahmed into this realm. And then the 6th mission is probably just controlling Ahmed and wiping out all the fucking... all the anime. A Gigunda Ahmed. Alright. What does this map need right now? Mod-wise. You have the officers, you got the workers. I need a barracks graphic. I need to hook that up. Oh, that was the barracks. Damn. Oh, this looks like a neat little add-on structure. It's a little bigger than an add-on probably should be. You know what? This looks like what I want to put on top of Vespine geysers, actually. It needs more Ahmed? Yeah, probably. I like the battery factory idea. Interesting. What is beacon? What the fuck is this? Holy moly. That's an anime unit. Oh wait, we already looked at Blade. Bunker. What is bunker? This is like that SC2 beta thing. Not really a fan of that graphic. Aircraft base. Why are all of these graphics imported in such a retarded way, honestly? I don't understand. Whoever ripped these graphics basically made it so that the graphic itself is not centered. So the selection circle would be off fucking center. Oh man, it infuriated me when I was trying to fix one of the other things. Why is it broken? Oh, I think I know why it's broken. It's a pretty easy fix, too.
Soul who's always fighting with the world, with everyone to get what you deserve. If you feel alone, you only have to make me call, and I will fly to you. No more sadness, no more pain. You have to trust me, my old friend.
Oh my God. Is it supposed to be like a character, Alex? Cool. Sergath is a pretty Zergish name, I think. Yeah, I like the idea of Zerg evolving things that are beneficial to them. Like, within... It's like a survival of the fittest kind of thing. Like, they evolve something quickly, and it's rudimentary, so it's not 100%, like, completely useful. It's not foolproof. It's not like they just evolved some new immunity with no drawback, you know, some advantage with no drawback. I always like that idea. Where if there's change and there's like a drawback or it's incomplete, but it's still for a purpose, and it's because they had to in order to survive or something. It's been a always compelling way to take Zerg evolution, in my opinion. Unless, like, if you have somebody like Abathur who literally just retcons Zerg units, then obviously that's a little bit different, since you can get away with doing crazy shit, but with without something like that, then obviously you have to stay within the realm of somewhat reasonability, and I think that's fine. But I've always been a little attached to the idea of Zerg commanding, like, a single sentient or sapient creature that is capable of enough, like, has enough intellect to lead units on a battlefield. Like, that's why I made Straliumen and Consummate, because I figured you'd think the Zerg would have something like this to offload the stress and the, you know, reduce the impact of a Cerebrate leading a brood. You know, Cerebrate has a lot of things they have to do. So you'd think they would do that. Hey, Electron. I'm actually not sure if they have a cellular survival of the fittest. We didn't really see a lot of individual adaptation in Brood War, and I'm not really familiar with anything that may have been discussed in the books. I don't think that was really discussed in StarCraft 2 outside of the hybrid, I mean the primal stuff, but who knows? It's anybody's guess. Oh, you know what? I know why I had Photoshop open. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be why, I guess. No problem, CR12. Welcome, welcome to the stream, man. We're discussing like random lore bits. It's about as close as we're gonna get to it being centered. So I think that's 8 over? Yeah. Oh, the VOD will be available, CR12. I played through the... what was it? The birthday project for my brother that I'm working on right now. I played through the sort of precursor to that. So, set the stage for the story, and it was the police versus the anime and all that stuff. I think I can offset this iScript image just 8 frames to the left instead of having to do some weird Photoshop stuff, so I don't think I need to actually re-import anything there. But what I will do is find that police shield. What the fuck? And since you're planning on... Yeah, Thanksgiving is pretty close, isn't it? I was actually planning on streaming this Thursday, and then I remembered it was Thanksgiving, so I'll probably have to stream on Friday or Saturday, depending on when I'm available. Completely snuck up on me because I've been so busy with Mapcraft and work and all that stuff. Big celebration is in order, in my opinion, though, since Mapcraft... I'm done recording those videos. And I even got my Phoenix video in for tomorrow. So I actually don't have to record another video until my next Legacy of Lordaeron video that will go live on Thursday. So I'm fucking good. I'm good to go. For a while. Feels good to not have to worry about that for too much longer. How do I Oh, I had it in this frame. That's funny. Okay. Since you're planning on going to the shower soon, does that mean I should wait to start another walking stream until you're here again? Because that can be arranged. Planning on doing that pretty soon, anyways. Yeah, I'm working on a 5 or 6 mission campaign for him. And it's gonna have a whole bunch of modded stuff, too. I don't have to finish it until the 31st of January, so I have... or 30th of January, rather, because that's his birthday. So I don't really have to worry too much about it. Oh, okay. Sounds like a plan. No need to feel bad. I'm the older brother, so it's really easy for me to design stuff that is like... I mean, I grew up making Brood Wars stuff, so for me it was like... Especially with those years that I was poor and had no fucking money to spend on the kid, I would feel bad if I didn't give him something. So, it started off when he was 8 years old, and now he's 13, turning 14. So, for what was it? Yes, that would have been 5 years. I think I missed one, so only 4 projects have been made so far. I made him one when he was turning 8. Then he turned 9. I just gave him something that year. Bought on his... Wait, is that right? Yeah. No, wait, that's not right. When did I miss a year? I don't know. It's gotten ahead of me now. I'm sort of forgetting the timeline because there's been so many of these damn things. But... Okay. Hold on, I gotta count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 10 up, 7 to the left. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Wait, what the fuck? The whole graphic is up 1 frame here. Why is the graphic up 1 frame? Oh, wait. I think these are just... Hold on. I'm confused as fuck. Now I know it. Okay, hold on. I gotta read back. Link back with the chat here for a second. Now what to do for Zern. I think I'll make him a specific Zern control organism, but with the Cerberus death he went insane. His personality splitting into animalistic greed and intelligence. That's a neat concept. It'll be interesting to see what you do with that. I'm not really sure how I would go about accomplishing something like that myself. So. Well, yeah, I'm the younger one. It's not so bad, I guess. He also moved out way before I was born, so we haven't been face-to-face in years. Are you guys on speaking terms, or do you just mostly see each other at the family functions, like Thanksgiving and shit, or... You should add snake poison somewhere. He's similar to Ahmed, an immortal crazy guy just hanging around. Since he's a shapeshifter, you can make him any unit possible. I might do that as like a subtle thing, and then if the player picks up on it, it's like a more traditional Easter egg that is really hard to like access, but if you do, you can you're rewarded with it, and it's like just some reference. Like there's all sorts of those things in like the Halo games and stuff, so... Okay, so now I've got $1 million question. 186 by 139. 186 by 139. 186 by 139. Okay, these all are standardized sizes. Okay, never mind. It was just the way that Photoshop was layering them, I guess, was fucked up. It made me really start to panic. However, I moved them up by one. One too many on the... Wait, is it one here? So this is the first frame. Yeah, the first frame is up too high. That's not really that big of a deal, so I can just go and fix that by finding this aircraft base, taking this first frame. Oh no! Don't do that. Yeah, I just delete the first frame and then I never have it anymore. Okay. So we'll do this. Okay, cool, I think we did it. Yeah, Texas is a big state. It's the size of France. Now for the infested Terran. There are no Terrans in the world who aren't infested, so he has to be crafty and use his resources well. Oh, so he's like keeping his... Is he keeping his infestation a secret, or... Electron, this music is Wolf Council's Age of Madness, Reign of Chaos, which is apparently a... Not Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos, but it's a... doom metal band. Civil war between the two factions, with the infested Terran manipulating both sides to his benefit until they are rediscovered by Surgath. Remember what happened with Ultimate Infestation? I completed it? Yeah, yeah, what about it? I don't know if he was... I don't know if Vorgaz was saying, oh, don't do it because this will happen. Making maps would be interesting. Oh, wait. Shit, I didn't know. Alex, you're the Shambler? This whole time I thought you guys were completely different people. That's funny. Yeah, well, I mean, once you feel like it's presentable, I can make a video out of it. And even if you like, this is something I don't think this is documented anywhere that I've said. But if anybody needs like a playthrough of their map that's like unlisted or private or whatever, I don't have to post every video I record. Like for Dark & Fantasies, he had a campaign called You Must Survive that recently came out that I did voice acting for. And before I did the voice acting for it, he sent it to me and said, hey, can you play through this and let me know what you think? And then I just decided to start recording the campaign instead of like just typing out a bunch of videos, or a bunch of essays rather, because I figured that would be more useful. So if you want like a video of me playing your map, I can give you thoughts on it and like talk about what I think. It doesn't have to be finished. I can, or like final, you know. I'll whatever you need, you just message me on Discord or whatever. Need to have a look at the SE2 editor. Making maps would be interesting. Yeah, man, I'm no good at the SE2 editor, but I have messed around with the terrain, and you can create some pretty interesting maps there. Like, well, you can do some pretty interesting visual stuff there, I should say. Well, I figure somebody has to do it. Like, at some point after this month is all over, or maybe I'll wait until the next year, like until January, I'm gonna create a welcome to my channel kind of video, and in it I'll sort of give the mission statement of my channel. There's already 2 other content creators who showcase Brood War, Warcraft 3, and StarCraft 2 like custom content that are pretty well known. It's Pr0nogo and Deltron Live. And they each have their own sort of niche. I don't even... Is it niche or niche? I've never really figured out which one it is. But anyways, Pr0nogo is just a content... He's like a platform guy. He has the biggest outreach, so he just shows your campaign or whatever it is to a bunch of people, and you get like all this exposure from him. And sometimes he'll have his ideas, sometimes he'll give you some feedback, but it's not like the main purpose of his channel. And meanwhile, Deltron is like a guy who will showcase your beta stuff or your unfinished stuff sometimes, and it gives you some more like, this is what I think after playing it. He is sometimes more feedback oriented in his approach. I like to think of my own channel as some place where content creators and fans alike can learn about what it be like content creation and have technical questions answered, which is why I'm also doing tutorials. So if a map maker is trying to learn from their, you know, a map they've made or a campaign they've made, I like to think that I will provide a large amount of useful feedback to that person, and they will get a lot of some stuff that they can take away from the video of me playing their map. So that's like mostly the function of my channel as well. And when I play other people's maps, when I play campaigns that are made by like Desler that were made in 1999 and the person is not around anymore, obviously I can't like be a teacher or offer learning services to other people. But I mean, I can't offer learning services to those people because they're gone. They're not making stuff anymore. But I hope that by playing older campaigns or other people's campaigns, people who are currently making maps can still learn about, like, oh, this is what this creator did, and this is how they could do it better. And they can start to think about, like, what was good and what was bad and what they liked and what they didn't like. And then hopefully they can sort of extrapolate that and use that in their own projects to figure out, like, if they're dissatisfied with something in their map or their campaign, they can hopefully use critical thinking somehow based on what I've taught them to be able to figure out why they don't like it and then how to fix it afterwards and stuff. And some of it will be technical, but a lot of it is the idea of learning, like, all that stuff. So that's what I'm hoping to offer to people. And if you just watch these streams enough times, you'll eventually have enough information to make your own campaign with all the stuff that I do, because I do all this shit on stream. But eventually the tutorials will take place that information, and will obviously be a lot easier and more accessible content to understand. Thanks. Yeah, I am excited. I've never felt more invested in the community as a whole than I have now. When I started this Mapcraft contest with Jay Pr0nogo and Deltron, it was my idea. Not that that really matters for much, but I came to Jay Pr0nogo and I said, hey, I have an idea for a contest. I think this would be good. It would be good for the community. A lot of people would probably be interested in it if we ran it through your channel. And it turns out it was. We got almost 20 submissions, and it was a 3-month-long contest. So it wasn't like the longest time. You know, it was meant to be like a short sort of contest that would run for a period of time. And we sort of did it haphazardly because it was like right before holidays. But that played a huge part in like me feeling like I was more embedded into the community. As it didn't even have to be as like a well-known name, but I felt connected because I was like a part of so many people's projects in that way, where I was able to help them work on stuff and give them that like feedback that they needed to improve their methods and stuff like that. And just as much as I'm interested in people improving the maps that I record videos of, I'm also really interested in where they take their ideas to in new projects. Like, what are they going to do in their next campaign or map or whatever? So, basically any way I can encourage that while also criticizing them, as long as they know my criticism is coming from a place, like a good place. Like, I'm not trying to offend anybody's sensibilities or hurt anybody's feelings when I say I don't like something. And a lot of people feel like if you're attacking something that they made, or if you say you don't like something that they made, sometimes they will take it as a personal attack. It's like an unfortunate way that the human mind works sometimes. So I think that as long as I present my feedback, my criticism, in a way that is honest, so not sugarcoating stuff, but not needlessly aggressive, I think people will mostly come away with it thinking, hey, this guy really wants to help me get better at what I'm doing. And as long as they're fine with as long as they want to get better, then they'll hopefully find something beneficial from watching the video. Yeah, a lot of people didn't know about the Jay Pr0nogo discard before this contest kicked in. We got a lot of additional people come into play, which was cool. Well, thanks, Alex. Yeah, I mean, again, I would never want to have people, yeah, exactly, Electron. I don't want to make it sound like I'm not, the thing is, if you're not direct and honest with your criticism, then you won't be as helpful as you could be, is my fear. Is like, if I sugarcoat it at all, then maybe people won't think that I'm genuine with this criticism. But if I come across as too aggressive, then maybe people will become offended. And you just sort of have to hope that they just understand that you are genuinely trying to help them and do a good deed, or whatever you want to call it, like be a good Samaritan YouTube player. So, yeah, I'm hopeful that they will. They'll be happy about it. All right, we need another building. Oh, this looks like a cool building. Now, do I want to use it as a production structure, or... It's probably better as like a... Well, actually, I could see this being the war host. I don't know. What would this be? This could be like the nuclear assembly, I guess. It's a pretty big structure, though. Oh man, trying to find out, like, find add-ons is pretty challenging. What was generator? Is that the one that we saw earlier? That was. Machine tower. Yeah. Main base. This looks like it'll be our barracks. Oh shit, you're watching in 114 or 144p. That's not good. You can name question mark, question mark, question mark? I don't know. Just find like a... I don't know. He's supposed to be a character, isn't he? I would have him be like... I don't know what I would do for a name. For human names, I usually try to choose a name that has significance to me, or it has significance as like a theme. So I get really into names where it's probably not really as interesting for anybody else. So this one also needs to be moved to the left a little bit, I think. Oops. I forgot to convert these. That's funny. That's like a funny 6 degrees of connection or whatever. That's usually what you can do to make names in the first place. Is like, well, think about how names actually come into play. It's like they're just adapted from other people's names or whatever. Oops. Okay. Awesome. What thing again? You talking about the graphic I was just editing? I'm gonna probably use that as the barracks. Yeah. It does have a door and it has work animations, so. Brood War co-op? Yes, so I am making a 2-player overhaul. I was working on this with a friend of mine, but he has since fallen into Amon's Void, so I don't know if we'll see him again. Brood War co-op is basically going like this. I take the initial map. I'll show it off on stream a little bit here, since I was never really much of a person who thought we should keep this a secret or whatever. The person I was working with, Necron, was wanted to play it a little bit more closer to his own chest there, and he didn't want to give out too much of the information because he thought it would like sour the experience, which I understand. But I decided to go for... I mean, I'm a much more open person when it comes to developing stuff, unless it's like a serious personal campaign of mine that I want to keep under wraps. Then maybe I will, but for this thing I don't really mind too much. So, previously, a lot of the Terran, or a lot of the maps in general for co-op modes, wouldn't change too much. They would, like, duplicate the starting units. This is the first Terran map that you get Raynor in, not the tutorial, obviously. They wouldn't really do anything. They would just add a bunch of units, like this, and then duplicate the bases and the resources, and you just play the same map. So it would be easy, you know, it would be really easy, it would be very basic. A lot of them had a lot of bugs. I wanted to do something completely different. I wanted to change the way the maps themselves worked, and give, like, new mission objectives, new victory conditions, add in new abilities for the heroes to make them more useful. I wanted to do a bunch of different things, and I wanted to completely change the way that the AI worked in the game too, like make them way stronger, make them way more intense, you know? And I wanted to make each player, like, there's 2 players that play this co-op mode. I wanted to have them have their own specific, like, unique gameplay associated with them. So the first player might have a more macro-focused game than the second player in a specific map. Or maybe the first player has access to air units but not ground units, and vice versa. Or something like that, you know? They have access to starport units but not factory units. Or the first player is attacked more than the other player, so the second player is going to be more offensive while the first player is forced into being more defensive. So there's a bunch of stuff that I've focused on working with. So, for example, this is that same mission. We added in a cutscene for Raynor. We added in... We added a little bit of extra resources, and we have entire Zerg clusters that will attack you, and your new mission objective is to destroy those clusters. And the first player macros, and the second player commands the Marines and Raynor. So that's like an example of changes that we made to the first mission. Obviously, that was a very easy mission to do. The second mission, we expanded the map size to the right and added 2 AI, as well as the Infested Command Center throwing infested Terrans at you throughout the map. So it was automatically, it's not like absurdly hard, but we wrote like new AI and everything. The second player still commands the military units until they gain control of their own base in the top, which is what happens when you rescue that. There's a bunch of rescuable bunkers throughout the area that you can use to, you know, rescue your own stuff, or rescue, like, additional units. They're not something like a mission objective. And then, it just makes the AI, it makes the entire mission feel a lot more active. For the third map, we also expanded the map to be pretty bigger, just to the right again. This is what the Terran's base looks like now. There's an additional entryway, and the Zerg attack a lot more. In general, the AI behave a lot differently. Like, they're a lot smarter with their attacks, and they don't wait nearly as long. So you have to be on your guard. It's gonna be, this is in particular is probably going to be a tough mission for most people. So in this mission, one player defends, and the other player is attacked less, but is encouraged to take the weight off of the defensive player by focusing their efforts on destroying some of the surrounding Zerg. So that's where the one player is defensive, the other player is offensive. So there's all sorts of different things that we've added in here. You know, we've got like, the main objective is just to destroy this big brown cluster if you wanted to end the mission quickly. Alternatively, you can just survive for 30 minutes, just like normal. So there's all sorts of stuff that we've done. The 4th map is completely different. Raynor has like a new ability, and the way that you... I'm really excited to show that mission off. We'll keep that under wraps for now. But that map is completely different as well. It's pretty exciting to see that stuff. This map's also been expanded. This is the Revolution, the Antiguan mission. We've duplicated the bases in this instance, but one player has access to a starport and the other one is a factory. And we've got Confederate AI all over the place. They're now in this area that was previously an expansion you already had map control over. So you got to kick them out of there and take control of their stuff. And then obviously there's like the Confederates will come down here and expand over to that place. We've got the Confederate bases will come up here after you're done with the micro section. There's all sorts of different things. Kerrigan has a snipe ability. Like we're really working to make this entire area, this entire map, feel genuinely different and a lot more exciting. Like I wanted the overall feel of the maps to be like something new was involved in them. Welcome back, CR12. So that's like the main idea. I wanted the AI to attack faster so that the players were still pressed to like with a genuine challenge. And I didn't want there to be a huge amount of downtime on the maps. But I wanted the difficulty to still be reasonable. And anything new we added in, I wanted to make sure made sense to some degree. Like, I wasn't really too concerned with not contradicting the original story, because this is all really for gameplay. I'm not going to tell my own story, but I wanted to, like, take some liberties to include some things that were cool in general. So yeah, when it's done, you'll... Yeah, right now we're slowing down a little bit. Welcome, Mask, to the stream. We have slowed down a little bit. This was scheduled for... When is this scheduled for? At 11:30 p.m. today. Why was it scheduled for that? Just publish it. What a haha that is. Alright, thanks for letting me know, Masked. I thought that this had gone live yesterday. So, right now we've gotten... The first 3 maps are done. 3rd map needs another test. 5th and 6th maps need another test. The 6th map is really exciting, in my opinion. Duke is his own AI, instead of being controlled by the player. So he's going to hold out against a bunch of Zerg, and you've got to defend him. Well, you've got to get to him, and then wipe out the Zerg surrounding his base so you can evacuate. So that's pretty cool, in my opinion. The 7th map is still under heavy development. I don't really know what I'm going to do with that yet. I do have some ideas. Like, I wanted the psi emitters. I wanted you to have to plant multiple psi emitters, and each emitter would actually call down Zerg in a short amount of time, which would then take over the Confederate base that you planted the emitter in, and thus you would have a new threat that would attack you and the Confederates. So that's going to be really exciting. The 8th mission is mostly done. I need to add doodads for decoration to the terrain. We expanded the terrain pretty heavily. It's much bigger now. And the... I think the AI is done. Might need some testing. I definitely would need a few tests for difficulty. The 9th map I was working on Saturday, I think, my Saturday stream. That's not completed yet. It can be tested now, I think, but I have to set up some more bases and obviously do a lot of terrain decoration. We completely changed the terrain in that. It's no longer a space map, it's Badlands. So that will be obviously very different. And we haven't started working on the 10th map at all. Yeah, well, let's forget about StarCraft 2 as best we can. So yeah, there's that. That's my big spiel about you know, stuff. As long as it's good stuff, right? Oh, we probably will not be, like I said the last time, I don't think we will be doing the unused missions. I mean, I keep saying we because I used to be working on this with somebody. I will probably not be redesigning those unused missions. They were turned into enslavers maps anyways, and honestly, they aren't, well, I guess biting the bullet is somewhat interesting, but Operation Silent Scream is probably one of the more boring maps that Blizzard has developed. It's less enticing to me than the original Jacobs installation, which can be completed in like 2 minutes. So I'm not super enthused by that idea. So there you go. That's my spiel about that, guys. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then I'll be back streaming in like 2 minutes from my phone, as I'm going to walk to the store. So if you didn't catch the first phone stream, you can catch this one. It's going to be very exciting. I'm sure everybody's super enthused. So I'll be back. See you in a second.